I go to work. Put the numbers behind me. Looking for me on the court, you know where you can find me. Buzzer beater, keep the heater flaming inside me. If you need a sharpshooter, alley, you put this dime piece.
What's up, Sun fans? My name is Alexandra Mond, and this is Keep Shinin, the official podcast of the Connecticut Sun. Today, I have a very special guest. She is bold, she's confident, she's most likely sporting a 48-inch bust down. She's from Chicago, Illinois. Yep, thank you. For making headlines at DePaul and then LSU, our number 7 draft pick, and our rookie, Aneesah Morrow.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. All right, I've started every single one of these off with, how are you liking Connecticut so far?
I like Connecticut. I would say that it's different from what I'm used to, like the big city, the South. It gives you time to relax, be calm, be with yourself. Honestly, I like to stay in the house and just relax, but the weather is good.
Okay, good. Have you been to the beach yet?
I have not.
Are you a beach girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't been.
Okay, all right, we'll fix that. For sure. You should get JC to take you because she's clearly been everywhere.
Yeah. She loves to explore.
She loves tanning.
Yes.
And are you a tanner or do you like to be in the water?
I like to be in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a swimmer. Did you swim growing up at all?
I did.
Okay.
I used to take swimming classes.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually really good.
Yeah.
But I haven't in a minute.
Did you stop because you started playing basketball?
No, I stopped because they allowed it in our school. And then after that, like high school didn't have it anymore.
Okay.
So it was like a PE class.
Okay, cool. And how has that transition been? And I got this question a lot from fans. Your transition from college to the pros been, and your time like not just in Connecticut, but just like through this whole process been for you?
I would say the transition was really quick, for sure. I want to say I had 2 or 3 weeks after my season ended to get everything together. With moving, getting here, going to camp. I came here a week before. And honestly, like just playing, a lot of things move so quick. Like the speed of the game, everything moved very fast. But I would say, honestly, I feel like I have my feet on the ground and that I am able to keep up right now. And it feels good to be in that space because I honestly felt like I was chasing the whole time I was here, just trying to keep up, learn everything, learn the new plays, be around all my new teammates in a new environment, adapt as much as I could, as fast as I could. And I feel like I'm comfortable now. And it's gonna show for sure.
And thank you for that perfect segue into what I was about to do, which is like embarrass you for about 30 seconds.
No.
I am so proud of you. Like I need to say that on camera because the way you have come in and you've taken the time that you were given every single game, you went from, not playing at all, a couple minutes here, and every single time you step into those lines, you affect the game in a positive way.
Thank you.
And now it's showing you getting double doubles. You are so great right now, and I'm so proud of you. And I want to ask you, what has that resilience looked like for you, and how has that been like a theme throughout your life? Because I know a little bit about your story, obviously, and I know our fans do too. So can you kind of just talk to that?
Yeah, I would say majority of the time I kind of feel like an underdog. Everybody always tell you what you can not do. A lot of people don't speak life into you and what you can do, So majority of my life I've always been told, you're too small, you can't compete, you won't be able to play at this level, you won't be in the W, you can't do this, you won't be able to play basketball and actually be a student athlete and get a 4.0. And, I've done all of those things. Like, I've never let anybody put their limitations on me, but also one thing that I've learned throughout this process is giving myself grace. A lot of things we have planned out before, but this is about God's timing and His plan, God's plan for sure. And just giving myself that grace, that time that I need to learn, develop, be mentored, allowing people to help me. Like, that's one thing that I've struggled with. I don't like help. I feel like I don't need it. But I really welcome that in my life, and it's very different now. And I seen that I really needed it to allow people to help me, just conversations if I needed to allow mentors to speak life into me and not always be so hard all the time. As a Black woman, we always have our guard up. We always, have to take care of ourselves and defend ourselves. But sometimes it's okay to like loosen up, be vulnerable around the right people, for sure.
Girl, please. I'm not even going to dive into that because we'll be talking for the next hour. But I'm just, who are the people who have spoken life into you, specifically on the Connecticut Sun?
Yes, I would definitely say Coach Chaz. I talked to a lot of my coaches, but him specifically as a player development coach, and just having tough conversations about like basketball, but also life. You know, like the struggle, where you once was at, where you felt like you didn't have anything, to now you're giving. Well, you're not giving with your work for it, and you're now here, and it's like, I don't want to get complacent. I want to be able to continue to prosper, but also just having that person there to not only teach you the game, but the way about life as well.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. And I feel like my favorite thing that I see him do with y'all is he goes for a walk with you after your workouts. What has that meant to you? Like, just have that time and space with somebody who's like talking to you and spending time during your workout to not focus on basketball.
Yeah. Honestly, he just want us to be grounded before we touch the floor. That's the most important thing as a person. Like, he want to check in with us. How are you doing today? How did you sleep last night? How are those things? How are you feeling mentally? Before we touch foot on the floor, that's the most important thing for him. And honestly, after that, he just remind you at the end, like, you're blessed. Like, you're blessed to be here. Continue to push through. We got stuff to get done. You know, we sat down and talked about all of these goals we want to accomplish. Now let's go after it. And I feel like it's a way to also stay grounded, but also be able to go after what you want and keep your mind on your goals and never get distracted. Because in life, there's a lot of things going on at once, and you want to be present. But at the same time, it could distract you or sway you off the path that you want to go to, and he wants to keep you on that path.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can you talk about, and I love my rookies, how your relationship with Sai and Rehea has blossomed, and like kind of what you guys get up to, and what it's been like to go through this journey with them?
Yes, it's been great, honestly, to have rookies come in with you. It's they know how it is, like being a rookie. Everything's moving a lot faster. You know, we all have our own transitions. I know I talked to Rhea. She was like, "This is my first time ever leaving LA, like in my life."
Wow.
And I was like, well, damn. I know how it was for me when I left Chicago and I came to LSU, and I had the biggest culture shock possible. But I know how it is, and how the support that you need from the people around you when that happened. You get homesick, you miss your parents, you miss your siblings, you kind of miss everything that you're so used to. And then just with Sanaya, like just being there when I can, you know, of course with her situation, her mother and everything like that, you know, is different, and you have to be very understanding of that. But I feel like it's a blessing for all three of us to be here together and be able to support each other.
Yeah, that's nice. That's so nice. What do you miss most about LSU?
I miss a lot about LSU. I would say, honestly, the seafood.
Yeah.
For sure. The food.
Okay.
I miss the food, but I would say like that Southern culture. I miss the music, and the weather for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like we're like in the time of year where like the weather's pretty.
Yeah, the weather's good right now.
Yeah. Okay. Speak on the food a little bit. Like, what's your like go-to order? Where was your go-to restaurant down there? Give me a little more.
I would definitely say I went to Ruth Chris a lot.
Okay.
I went to Blue Store Chicken if you want some good fried chicken there. Can't forget Empire Wings. They're really good too if you want some sauced up wings. I would go, of course, Cane's, you know.
Yep.
And then I would say Fiery Crab. I would go there. Juicy Crab a lot. I love me a good seafood boil.
Okay. I have
King
a place
crab.
for you. I have a place for you.
Okay. Just give me some seafood.
I got you. Okay, all right. Also, like, I want you to try the like New England seafood too, because like we're known for, I mean, the lobster rolls.
I'm not really a fan of lobster.
Okay,
though.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
like I'll eat it, but is it my go-to like seafood that I won't?
Yeah.
No.
So it's crab that you're after. Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. I do. I really do. New hair, and we're loving it. What inspired the change? What inspires all of the hair changes? Is it just like an expression? I mean, I'm gonna let you talk, but
I don't really know. I wouldn't say like it's. I feel like when I get my hair done, it is a way of expressing myself. there's a lot of thought that goes into like what style I get next based on like my tonal fits and what colors I'm gonna be wearing and things like that. Would this look better with a bust down, or would this look better with shorter hair? But I just like to show the versatility that you could play with a 40 inch, 50 inch. I played with a 50 inch before.
Girl,
Yeah.
where is it? Is it between your thighs when you're running? Like what?
No, like, okay, normally with hair that long, I would braid.
Okay.
Because if it get too long, you know, like, I don't want nobody pulling my hair.
Yeah.
But honestly, I like playing with the shorter hair because I don't really have to worry about it too much. But the only thing about it is like I like curly hair when I'm playing because I don't have to worry about styling it. So it kind of goes into how much time I want to spend on my hair majority of the time. But I've been trying to switch the colors up. I know when I was at LSU, that's when I first started ever wearing blonde. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I like this. Let's try a different variety of blonde and colors. Like a dark blonde, a chocolate blonde, and
That
just try to
chocolate
show that,
blonde.
yes.
A moment for the chocolate blonde.
Try to show that
blonde.
versatility, you know? But it'd be fun.
Yeah.
So just having fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've also been in that stage in my life. Like, I recently started changing my hair a lot, too. And I feel like just the expression and, like, the creativity you can have. But I feel like you're putting pressure on us because now we got to edit this video and put it out before you change your hair again.
Next week, you got one week.
All right. So if you're running late and you can only pick one, lashes, lips, or hair?
Ooh. I gotta say hair.
Okay. So
That's
crusty
hard.
lipped and just out on the town.
Yeah. I was gonna say lip, but like my hair
it's for
can't
sure
be
the
messed
hair, it's
up.
for
Yeah.
Where do you get your style inspiration from? So like outside of like all of the hair changes and everything, like what inspires you? And then also, is there anyone in the W or outside of the W whose style you look up to?
I would definitely say Tiana Taylor. I love her style. She's flawless. I would say Asia Wilson. I love how she could be a little fun with her stuff, but she also shows her personality and who she really is through her tonal fits. I really like that. She could wear the two ponytails and the next day she got a slick ponytail to the back. I really like that versatility. But outside of it, I would definitely say Tiana Taylor.
And it's so funny that you said Tiana Taylor because so did Sanaya, and I feel like that's so Tiana. Is like she has both sides to her, like the girly and like the
The tomboy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Tiana, please come to a game. We love you. Please. Okay, moving on. So, what's something that people might be surprised to learn about you?
That I could sing like SZA, not just like, just like.
You better not start because don't start something you can't finish because I will put you to work. You better stop.
I wish I could sing like you, but I could do hair. Like I could do hair. Like my boyfriend, he has dreads. I do his hair. I could do my own hair.
You do your own hair?
Yeah, like I've done a few installs on my mother before. And sometimes I do my own hair. Like if I don't have enough time to get me a stylist in, and I'm like, girl, I need to fix this, I'll do my own hair.
Good to know. Putting you to work regardless. Love that. What's the first app you open on your phone every morning without question?
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
You would actually think that it would be TikTok,
I
but
would have thought that, yeah.
I've locked all of my accounts before on purpose just to see, and Snapchat was like the one that I would click all the time. And I'm like, why do I keep clicking on Snapchat?
Wow, because we move in silence.
Yeah, but I've been trying to keep my streaks though. Like I have streaks
fair.
with like all my family members and stuff
Yeah.
like that, just to keep in contact with them because they be changing their numbers up a lot.
Oh.
So that's my way to keep in contact with them.
Fair enough. I've literally had the same number my entire life, so that's okay. Current favorites, so beauty, wellness, lifestyle, TV shows, movies, books. What are the faves?
I would say beauty, honestly. There's this new product that I found off TikTok, and I use it to exfoliate my skin, and it gets like all the dead skin off. And I did not realize, yes, I got you. I did not realize how much dead skin is on my face every day. And I was like, oh my gosh. So that would be one for like facial. Favorite TV show? I don't really watch TV like that. I like more reality TV on Netflix or anything like that.
What's your show?
I have not watched Love Island.
I'm not a Love Islander either.
Okay, I haven't either. And then I would say my favorite movie would be Real Steel, the robot movie.
Oh.
It's a boxing movie. You have never watched it?
I've never heard of this.
Oh my gosh.
Real Steel?
Real Steel.
All right.
Yes,
You saw it on Netflix?
No.
Oh, where's that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do some
It
research.
was on Netflix, but
Okay.
then they take it off.
Right.
So,
Real
but Real Steel.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Wait. What is your show for the reality TV shows though? 'Cause I'm a big Sunset
I
girl.
like Too Hot to Handle, things like that. It's a lot of drama in there.
It is. It's so messy.
It's very messy, and then I get to pick like who's my favorite person on the show and who I don't like so much. So yeah.
I love it. If you weren't currently playing basketball, what would you be doing?
I would say a lot of things. I would honestly say modeling. I want to model, own my own business,
Okay.
and just be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want a boss, or is it like you have like ideas?
I don't want a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be my own boss.
Okay.
Like, I can get up when I'm ready to get up. Yeah. But also still making money when I'm laying down in my bed, I wake up.
Here's my money. That is the goal. That is the dream.
That is the dream.
So as someone who was born in Chicago, do you feel like that's impacted the way that you play?
I would definitely say that, but I would also say the way that I was raised. Like I grew up in a household with very tough athletes. Both of my parents played. My father played football. My mother played basketball. She would always play us one-on-one. Eventually, when we got too old, she stopped playing us, so she left the winter.
Of course.
Bravo, mother. We love you. She still brag about it to this day.
As
but
she should.
Yeah, she
And
should.
you will be carrying it on. I know you will.
She should. But my brothers was very dominant. My little brother, my older brother in sports. Like, we just love sports. We were very competitive, like a healthy competitive. Right. And I would say, like, on the south side of Chicago, our parents did kind of shelter us a bit, to keep us away from a lot of things that's going on. I know Chicago's going, like, it's crazy right now, and I pray that everybody in Chicago stays safe. But I'm grateful for that. Some nights when we used to be like, Mother, like, can we go spend a night over here? Can we go there? And I'm just like, dang, like, I'm never able to be a teenager. Right. She was really protecting us, and I'm grateful for that, for sure. There are a lot of things that happen that that I'm glad that didn't happen to me, that I've seen happen to peers or people that I grew up with in my class. But I would definitely say, like, my style of play, that grit, that, when you get on the floor, like, I'm walking in with a certain swagger. And that's how it has to be every time you step on the floor, because it's like, you either gonna be a dog on the floor or you gonna be dog food. It's like, you gonna be ready or not, roll up your sleeves or not, and ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. Like,
you're the type of player back when I was playing, I would see you come out and I'd be like, here we go. I'm about to have bruises on my arms. I'm about to have scratch marks.
I'm getting beat up, though.
I know you do, because you're undersized, and I was too. And like, just being elbow level is just a problem. Like, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. But
it's very physical. Like, I would say, like, one thing would be undersized. Like, we have to be the aggressors.
Absolutely.
Because if we're not the aggressors,
beat them to the spot.
Yeah, we have to.
You gotta be on your feet.
Yeah, we have to be able to get that box out position. Definitely beat them to the spot for sure. Because if you don't, like,
it's done.
It's
over. It's wraps.
over.
You're on the other or you're on the bench.
Sure. Yes. Or you sitting down.
You're probably sitting down. right next to me. Come here.
And I ain't trying to do that. So you have to come up in there and just be ready. Like, you have to be very scrappy. You have to get on the floor. You have to get rebounds. Honestly, I learned a lot, like, since being in the W. Like, bump the cutter. I've never heard of that before.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah, like, I've never heard of that before.
Wow.
So, like, bumping the cutter, being able to close out and all of that stuff. It's a lot of things that I learned while getting into the league. And I'm like, oh, yeah. If I knew this last year.
If I knew this last year. Speaking in hindsight, like, y'all would have been. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would you say?
We made it. I would definitely say we made it. I feel like I've been through so much in my life. I've persevered through so much. I've been so resilient, and I don't think the stuff that I played through or went through, a lot of people could get through, And I feel like for me, I make it look easy, And that's fine. That I make it look easy, but at the same time, like, that's where I talk about giving yourself grace, because you want to accomplish things because you know how much you've been through, you know how much you've worked through, and you're like, this is my vision, and I have it set on this date, and I wanted to have it on this date and this time, but that's just not how life is. You know, you have to trust the journey, you have to trust that process. But I would just say we made it, and it's not over, the journey's not over. We're going to continue to push through, we're going to continue to be resilient, because I want to be able to leave a legacy with my name on it.
And what does that legacy look like to you?
I would definitely say resilience. I know that I keep saying that word, but in college, I set out one college game.
Wow.
And I had 3 knee surgeries.
I'm about to say, I know your knees were hurting.
Yeah. So it was just like, I pushed through that to be able to, I wanted to be different. And at the same time, like, it might have been a little hard, and some people are like, oh, you can't play through certain injuries, you can't do this. And I feel like I kind of got that here when we was going through camp, and it was like, God was like, sit down. I feel like that's really what it was. Like, he set me on my ass. It was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
But I've never like been there and just was like, I'm done. Like, I can't do it. Like, I've literally sat down and cried and been like, no, I have to go back in that game. I will never forget the Texas game where we played in the SEC tournament, and I'm in the locker room, and my trainer was like, you done? Like, no, I'm not. I got shit to do. Like, I got stuff that I'm trying to get done. And I went in there, and after I had all my conversations with my parents and everything, and trying to walk on my foot, and I couldn't. And they were like, baby girl, like, you got to sit down.
Yeah.
Like, I know you try to push through so much, but your body telling you can't do it.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part for me, because in my life, if somebody told me I can't do something, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it times 10. Like, that's the biggest thing. But I've definitely had to learn that throughout the process. But the resilience, for sure.
And from an old head, you got to be able to walk after your basketball career.
Yes.
So keep that in mind. I'm not saying, take away from your, identity, but there is life after basketball, and I want you to keep that in mind.
Yes.
Because the way my ankles scream every time I wake up in the morning.
Lord. Let me squat down, my knee say, And no, I don't even be in pain or nothing. That's how
Okay, so I'm going to launch into fan questions.
Okay.
Inquiring minds would like to know, what are the first 3 songs on your pregame playlist?
This varies every game.
Okay.
So I can't really give any specifics, but I would definitely say, I would name 3 artists. I would say something from SZA. It's kind of different. Something from like G Herbo.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it mix it up. And then Broadway for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I know, but G Herbo makes sense. I mean, Chicago. Okay. What are your favorite things to do outside of basketball?
I love to sleep. I love to eat. I like to play with my dog. His name is Luca. He's a Frenchie. We have so much fun together when he's not pooping in the house.
In the house, you said?
Yes. And I love to listen to music or like do like my makeup or my hair. Just chilling.
Okay. Cool. Who in the W do you feel like you model your game after?
I would say I'm very, very versatile. And being undersized, I would definitely say AT. Like, I know they call her the bully, but I like the way her style of play. Like, she's very versatile. She can play 1 through 5, and she could guard 1 through 5. That's the biggest thing. Like, offensively, yes, you could play 1 through 5, but can you guard those positions? I feel like that's what separates you from a lot of players.
Yep, a lot of 8-11 here. Love the girl. What was it like to play under Kim Mulkey?
It was fun, girl. It was fun. That's all. It was fun. I would definitely say Coach challenged me a lot to be a better person, better player, for sure. I've said this plenty of times, but also on the floor, like, she never, like, tried to put me in a box. I was able to kind of just play freely amongst my teammates, but I challenged them every day, and I would talk a lot of stuff in practice, and that's what it was about. And she was all for it. Like, like that energy that you bring into practice, you get that, But I would definitely say from Coach, she keep it real with you. Like, she not gonna lie, she not gonna sugarcoat. She gonna tell you the truth and how it really is. I feel like being at LSU really prepared me for the real world, and yeah.
That's awesome. Who was your funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate. Our funniest teammate. This is a hard one.
I feel like you're in a lose-lose situation here. But
Yeah, I'm in
a
a lose-lose situation. Rhea.
Rhea.
I'm gonna say Rhea.
Ooh, I know somebody will be mad about that, but I'm here for it. What kind of humor does she have in your eyes? Like,
I wouldn't say really dry humor, but me and her, like, we be on point, like, we clock the same stuff. And I'll just be looking at her and she like, she ain't even gotta say nothing. And I would say that's why it's funny because we kind of have the same sense of humor.
Yeah, I love that. And then, how has basketball changed your life? And you can take that in whatever direction you want.
I would say basketball changed my life in so many ways. I was able to learn so much about myself through basketball. Honestly, through injury or just making connections with people. So I would say, like, when I had injuries, it showed me, like, to slow down, to give myself time. But also one thing that I really learned is to listen. Like, you can learn and you don't actually have to be in it. Like, you can be on the sideline and you can still learn. You can be smart about it. Like, sometimes we always think like we have to be in action or we have to be in something to learn from it. Don't make the same mistakes as other people around you. Like, that's another thing I learned within sports too. But I would definitely say about life, be kind to people. You never know what they're going through. You can have a teammate that's going through something that morning and they trying to work through it, but they trying to show up today. And they don't really want to let you know like they going through stuff, but still be kind, come in there and be joyful. You know, we have an opportunity to play. There's sometimes the ball would be taken away from you and then what? Because I know we all don't have a certain date of when we want to stop hooping, but the ball drops eventually. But I would honestly say, like, there are always a lot of good people around sports, and being able to shake somebody's hand and create a connection doesn't even have to just help you. It can help the others around you as well. Like, I learned that in AAU. I had a lot of people recruiting me, but I kind of already knew what school I was going to, you know? And at the time, I was like, well, we got 25 schools in here, I could only go to one. So it creates more opportunities for your peers that's around you, and just trying to tell them, like, continue to work, because all eyes are on us. Like, it doesn't just matter about what I'm doing. It's a unit. This is about unity and being together. It teach you teamwork, how to function under pressure, how to function when things don't go your way. So I learned a lot, girl.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and your time. And Sun fans, until next time, keep shining, y'all.
I go to work, put the numbers behind me. Looking for me on the court, you know where you can find me. Buzzer beater, keep the heater flaming inside me. If you need a sharpshooter, alley, you put this dime piece.